Speaking of pregnancy, how far along are you, Kyle Unfug?
28 weeks.
Holy moly.
Which means I got like 3 months till the due date. That means if the baby waits till the due date.
Oh, 3 months? For some reason, I feel like it's 28 weeks. Seems like it should be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, because it's weird. Because everyone thinks of a pregnancy as 9 months, but actually it's 10 because it's 40 weeks. So when you say 28 weeks, you still technically have 12 weeks to go.
And on your weekends, are you getting all prepared, like baby rooms ready, picking out colors for the nursery, loading up the stroller, got all the baby clothes ready?
No, since this is like the second time around, I feel like I kind of have everything ready, but I don't. Like, there's no room for the baby ready. We don't have any names or anything like that. Like this weekend, my husband and I, we went on what we call our baby moon, which is a total like normally you would go on a trip and whatever, and like we spent the night at a hotel downtown. Went to a comedy show.
When you say I've never heard of baby moon before. You said normally baby moon. I'm assuming it's like a honeymoon. You say normally. I mean,
baby moon's like a chance for like you and your partner to get some alone adult time before the baby comes. So a lot of people take like one last trip or something like that, and we went to go see a comedian downtown.
When you say comedian downtown, first of all, you went to go see Brian Regan because I was on your Instagram, and I remember coming in here, and I think you heard about him because of me.
I did.
Because I said, oh, my God, Kyle, Brian Regan's coming.
Yeah, and we love Brian Regan.
So do I. And so when I was on your Instagram, and he was like, and I saw his date night, and you go, we're going to see Brian Regan. I was like, Brian Regan? That's tonight? I was like, oh, my God. I go, how did you not say one thing about going to see Brian Regan ahead of time? And I was like, I told Blake, my wife, I was like, Kyle's at Brian Regan tonight. She goes, oh, my God, that's tonight?
I thought I told you I was trying to get tickets.
And I was like, that's tonight. And she goes, I was like, why didn't we go? She goes, well, A, we had a bar mitzvah to go to, which I got out of.
Right.
B, I was supposed to host the animal thing, which didn't happen. I got out of.
But did you end up going? Because you were going to go anyway.
No, I stayed home.
Oh. Ooh. You were double booked and you stayed home?
I got out of all of it. I didn't go to any of those things. I was supposed to go to this bar mitzvah, and I was like, I'm not going to bar mitzvah.
Only Johnjay Van Ness could be double booked and have to get to stay home.
For sure.
I was not going to a bar mitzvah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How did you end up getting out of it? Like, how does that work?
Well, bar mitzvah was like a friend of my son's, and my wife went, and I was like, you know what? I've gone this long in my entire life without going to a bar mitzvah. I had Jewish roommates. I have Jewish best friends. I go, and I just don't feel like now's a good time to go to so I got out. I stayed home.
Wow, that is astounding.
I didn't have to go to the event, the animal event that I was supposed to be MC of, and they said, we have a table for you. We're so sorry for the mix-up. Would you like to come? And they go, we're so sorry for the mix-up, but we'd like to maybe talk about maybe honoring you next year at the Humanitarian Award for all the stuff you've been doing with dogs. And I was like, oh, that's so great. I go, let's talk about next year. I go, you guys had
You even got out of talking about it.
Of course.
Yeah, so I got out of that. But wait, so how was Brian Regan?
He's so funny. I mean, it's like from the minute our night began, when we checked into a hotel, because we're like, we're getting some mom and dad time. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. And it was funny because this lady who was checking in before us, she was like, as we were walking in, she's like, well, I'm texting John Ford. How do you keep changing the rates? I mean, she was one of those people that's like checking in and you're like, oh God, I feel really bad for the person behind the desk. And we're like, no stress. We're free. And they had said that like her rate out loud. And she's like, I booked this hotel room over a year ago. How is this different now? And I was like, I booked my hotel room 2 days ago and I got a better rate than you. Try the internet. No, but we checked in, like, it was just like the whole night it was perfect for us, you know?
And he was hilarious.
He was so funny. He's like delivers every time. And he's like, for anyone who doesn't know like Brian Regan's comedy, it's all clean. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard to, emulate what he does.
Right.
But he started off the show with talking a little bit about politics, but not. Like, he was talking about, he's like, so, the Palestinians and so-and-so aren't getting along, and they keep saying boots on the ground. He's like, my thing is I think I have a way to solve this. I think we actually put literal boots on the ground and just keep flying the planes over and shoving the boots out. And so they're down there just like, where are these boots coming from? He's just like, and you just like, we're just sitting there crying, because we're laughing so hard.
I was supposed to be there. Thanks.
It was a good night. You can't blame me.